Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Buxley, the technical trader at techtrader.com. It's Tuesday night, the 20th of March. These are the charts of the day. Well, the market had a rebound day, kind of a consolidation day. I'm not sure it's bullish. The technicals were not good, but I want to show you some longs and shorts today that stood out for me. Bayozone, for example, after this base and kind of rounding bottom broke out with a big breakaway gap 2 weeks ago, it then consolidated and wedged. Today it exploded for 328 or almost 7% on 3.5 million. Technicals look good. I think the stock's at the mid 50s and then low 60s. Keep an eye on this one. Up next is CASI. This stock broke a declining channel today. If you really look at it closely, that's the channel. Today it popped through two moving averages, actually three. The 10, 21, and 50-day moving averages all taken out, as was lateral price resistance, and it closed there. I would expect this to follow through to 4.25, 4.75, and maybe 5.5 short term. Keep an eye on this one. City trend. Wow, is this got momentum? Breakaway gap 2 days ago, inside day yesterday, and a breakaway gap today. Looks to me like 31.2 is your target. HQY with a big pop today. 664, 11.5%, but that's a big breakaway. And it's a new all-time high. At this point, minimum target I have is a test of this line connecting these tops. It comes in around 69. Watch for a follow-through on this one. Good sharp position too. Nektar, well, what can I say about Nektar? It's acting well, obviously included in the S&P indexes now. The stock may rock. You can see the beautiful bull coil of the last 2 weeks. Volume's coming in. If this breaks out, this is going to be $125, $30 stock. PTCT popped today, big time. And when I say big time, I mean after hours it looks like it's even stronger. For me, this rising bottoms, rising tops line, top of the channel, it looks to me like it might be accelerating through it. Something to keep an eye on. This may move quickly into the mid-30s. SGH, after this big run-up post-IPO and then a multi-month coil or consolidation, it broke out. Now, yesterday reversed, but today came right back up again. It's going to be interesting to watch. 100% stopped this one under 41, but over 46 and a half. We're looking at a $55 and $60 stock, potentially. The solar stocks are emerging. Some of them are having good days of late. And look at the breakout above the 50 and lateral price resistance on SunPower, one of the biggest in the world. This one jumped 57 cents or 7.6%. My next target would be a quick test of 8.5. We may get that tomorrow. But the swing trade target is 9.5, 3/4, maybe more. Ultimately, 10.5, 11.5, and much more could be had. Look at the long base pattern this has created over the last year and a half. SQ, well, Square has been a monster, and another 311 today, or 5.7%, 17.2 million trading heavy volume. It's ramping up, it's channeling up, it looks great. There may be some resistance here, but if it starts to get going, 65 and 68 in that zone would be my target. SRI with a big pop today. Stone Ridge, new all-time highs, indeed. And this is broken out of a massive, I mean massive, 17-year inverse head and shoulders. How about that? This one could really ramp up and go big time. But at the short-term channel top was met today and it backed off. If it gets through that, you're looking at mid-30s. Tau popped out of a wedge today and out of a little 5-6 day flag, and popping 226 or almost 6% on 6,400,000. Looks to me like it's headed to 44, eventually 48. Upland Software, one of the strong software infrastructure group stocks, looks like connecting these tops, this is headed to 54, and if it really ramps, 60. Upland Software, one of our swing trades, looks like it's popping today up another 82 cents, but you can see that if it comes out of its consolidation pattern, this could run right into the 36.7 zone, my next target. And UWT with oil popping today, that broke out of a wedge. This might be on its way for a quick retest of the 29 3/4 range, and we may get that as early as tomorrow. You can see that the recent falling wedge right there, the smaller one within the larger one, was broken as well. If this gets through 29 3/4, I look for a test of the double top up in the 32.5 3/4 range. Then intermediate term, if oil just keeps ramping, this is a potentially $40 stock. A quick look at the box of shorts. And just a few that I picked out today. AEIS might be breaking this 1, 2, 3 wave corrective rising flag to the declining tops line. And if it rolls over here, you can see that looking to me like this could be down in the mid-50s. AGX 1, 2, 3, 4 bear flag. Next target 35.6 range, then down to 31. ALB also rolling over, and after reaching resistance and rolling back, should this take out this support zone, we may very well get this down in the 76, 78 range, if it takes out 90. DWDP, another negative day, not a big one, but it's still in the confines of a head and shoulders top pattern at the neckline. Watch this one carefully, it could start to fall apart. EPC rolled over and took out its wedge as well. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth wedge underway, $42 target. NTRI took that bear flag and rolled over. If this gets under 27.8, this could be back to 23.4. Very bad looking chart, very bearish. Overstock, well, you can see that this stock had a negative day today as it popped yesterday on low volume. Today, a little bit of an inside day. We'll have to see if it rolls over anymore. I was still looking for a little bit more upside towards 52 before it rolls over into the high 30s. Nasty look on PBH. Prestige Brands rolled over from a massive top here, formed a bear wedge, looking like it's a $30 and $26 stock. Dave & Buster's finally cracking today. It looks like this wedge is going down, targeting 39, and then way down in the low 30s. SAFM, a bear wedge. If this extends, I'd be looking for 110 and then 98. SMG broke its bear flag, and it looks like it may be headed lower. And my target is now 81 and 74. TAP broke its wedge today, and if this thing extends and meets the channel bottom, you're looking at 70. TPX, pretty bad looking chart, and quite frankly, I think that it's going to head into this 36, 39 zone coming up. And finally, TrueCar broke its 4-month wedge, and if that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, this is a big fifth wave coming. It could take this down into the 7, 8 zone. Stay tuned. Folks, that's the long and short of it tonight. Everybody have a good evening. And tomorrow we'll try to make some money.